Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, I had a voice radio, so today I'm showing you Empoleon, a deck that I only actually started playing because I love Empoleon, and one that could actually be pretty good. So grab yourselves a nice cold beverage, watch these games, and remember, twitch.tv/PTCGRadio if you want to join the stream in future. This is our list for the moment. We got 3 counter energy. I love counter energy in this deck. And then again, we've got the 4 aqua patch. I mean, to be fair, we're only playing 9 basics, and a bunch of them aren't great. I don't love the Tapu Lele there. The good news is we attach to Tapu Lele, and then when we retreat it, that really fuels our... Ooh! In theory, we should be able to win this, but it depends how fast we get set up, to be honest. Yep. Yes, Blazing Scepter, you can be number 1. Anybody, if you want to be on the viewer battles, Reds Lucario's a lovely man. He is modding for us today, so yeah, get involved. Oh, we need to win this game. It's all going to be about setup, though. Okay, my hand wasn't great. I'm fine with this. To be honest, we don't play double colorless in this deck. If I top deck an energy, I'm loving it. If I top deck an energy, this is a wonderful opening hand. Because we bench the Remoraid, play the Brooklet Hill, grab a Piplup, Ultra Ball away a Prinplup and an energy, Aqua Patch the energy back on, and then go. Otherwise, I probably won't play the Ultra Ball, I'll just Brooklet Hill for a Piplup. I know, right? I love Omnipot. I've completely forgot. Today has thrown me for a loop, ladies and gentlemen, to be perfectly honest with you. Today is an odd day because it was a snow day at school. So we've ended up coming back. And so I came back in the middle of the day. And now my wife's at her parents' because she didn't want to make the drive home. So I'm kind of home alone, and I've been home for longer than I should have been. It's a weird kind of day. Hello, Ace Pokemon 2000. How long does it... He's played an N and an Ultra Ball. Like, come on, mate. How long does it take? Professor Pancham, as long as you're just here, we are happy with you. Oh, come on. That was... Oh! We actually top-decked an energy. That was beautiful. So, it doesn't really matter in which order we do this for the moment, but we can grab ourselves a Piplup. And then we can bench a Remoraid. I don't really want to get rid of a Prinplup, but we can afford to for the time being. Oh, if I'd have accidentally clicked an N there, that would have sucked. Now, the other option would have been to go for an Alolan Vulpix and hoped I get an energy to retreat the Tapu Lele. There's an argument that that was a better play, but I'm rolling with it for the time being. This deck is all about setting up. If we can set up, it's a very good... we didn't get it. Yes, we did. Oh, if that was a... I think I've got to do this, but I'm not loving it, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, we'll go counter energy here. Just so that... Because Alolan Vulpix here is a good shout. I wish that was a water energy so I could Aqua Patch it on. But just a chance for Beacon here. Now, if we get End, it is going to absolutely suck. Because as it stands at the moment, as long as we get an energy next turn, it's a sick turn. Oh, no, it's not, because we need to get the Vulpix out the active. And I'm not playing any switching cards here. Yeah, I have got Octillery. Octillery's great. And to be honest, I'm going to play down my hand. I'm worried. I am wondering whether it's worth going to 2 counter energy. But then counter energy... This is a setup deck. So we expect to go behind by a prize or 2. And there's just so many times you're going to go down a prize and counter energy is just going to be sick. I don't even mind if my opponent takes a KO here. Now, clearly what they're going to try and do here is limit their bench and attack with Zoroark GX. I'm cool with that. I mean, we're not going to be doing enough damage, but I can't win them all. I mean, to be honest, with our bench, Total Command, we're still going to be 2-hit KOing, and they're going to be 2-hit KOing. They're just trying to avoid 1-hit KOs. I don't think I would mind getting KO'd here. I don't think getting KO'd here would be bad. It would open up a bench spot. And to be honest, if my opponent does go... Oh, no, he's not... Huh. I was going to say, if my opponent does go aggressive Zoroark, I can just pop up an Alolan Ninetales here. That would be fun. I don't want to play Splash Energy. At the moment, I think there's too many people playing things like Enhanced Hammer. Enhanced Hammer's seeing quite a lot of play at the moment. And Counter Energy, you attach it, you attack, you're good. Ah. Ha. Okay, so let's do this in the right order. We'll go Prinplup onto there. Rare Candy onto there. Really doesn't matter which Empoleon we go for. Octillery onto there. Might as well Brooklet Hill. And to be honest, I kind of want a second Octillery. Yeah. Because we're going to need to start really streaming these soon. So we might as well Abyssal Hand here. I don't really know what I want, though, because there's no, like, switching here. Oh, that was rubbish. Never mind. So we're going to win, and we might be forced to just Beacon for another turn. Which, again, I'm not that worried about, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, we have no... Oh, we got Octillery. Because what we can do next turn quite nicely is, if he KOs the Vulpix, then we can go Counter Energy onto this one, and then we've kind of got 2 Empoleons up and running. Yeah, let's do that. And here, if he ends us, brilliant, we get a new hand. If he doesn't end us, brilliant, double Empoleon, double Octillery. I mean, he's letting us get set up here. And if he takes the KO, then I can just go with Empoleon and Counter Energy. And the best part is, even, let's say I put Counter Energy on, right? I put Counter Energy on, and my opponent evens up the prizes, so Counter Energy essentially does nothing. That's fine, because I just need to add a Water Energy, and I'm ready to go. And I'm going to be destroying Delphoxes here. So... Oh, Psystorm is going to suck here. What's he doing? What's he going for? Really? Oh, he's going for Sleep on Flicker and Flame. Okay. It's not a bad play. It's not a bad play at all. I don't have any switching cards here, so if I go asleep, I'm staying asleep. So I can't blame him for this play. He really needed to end me, though. Like, he knows I've got another Empoleon ready to roll. Okay. So we've woken up there. And now we just... I mean, Empoleon is doing now what Empoleon needs to do. I think it's a fair assumption to make that he's not playing any energy denial cards. I could be wrong, but I think that's a fair assumption to make. So we're going to get rid of both of those, and honestly, we're going to fail it. Because we just want a supporter at this stage. I don't think it's worth playing a Super Odd yet. So now we can go Abyssal Hand, and we're going quite nicely. Field Blower's not going to do too much this game, so we might as well get rid of it. And I know we're playing against a Delphox deck, right? And it's not the most competitive of decks. So this isn't necessarily the truest look at how this deck is going to perform. But as it stands at the moment, I mean, you can't argue. As it stands at the moment, we've got turn 2 or turn 3 double Empoleon, double Octillery. Now, of course, one thing which I fully expect to happen this turn... Oh no, see, what we've done here is beautiful. Because now, his Zoroark can get a KO with Riotous Beating. He can absolutely fill up his bench to 120, get a KO with Riotous Beating. The maths works out perfectly. But the problem with doing that is that if he does that, he's then got a full bench. And then Empoleon can get a one-hit KO for 2 prizes, and he's right back to where he started. To be honest, I would like another Piplup out. I'd like to be working on a third Empoleon. Now, I've got Brooklet Hill, and I've only used 1 rare candy, and I'm playing the full complement of 4. So I'm not that worried, because it looks like he's just trying to sleep me to death here. It looks like he's trying to win with sleep flips. So all I need to do is find a Guzma and an energy, and I can KO this very, very easily. So the problem is, because he's not been taking KOs, I've got no energy in the discard to use Aqua Patch. I might have to burn a Super Rod and attach a Choice Band just to draw some stuff here. Adding Manaphy EX for free retreat, I considered this. Here's why it's not in the list at the moment. Okay. As long as I draw an energy here, I'm doing good. We will need an energy, actually. So we're not behind on prizes, so we still need... Ah, there we go. So we can attach that to Empoleon, so now we're ready to go. And this actually works out beautifully here, because now I can get a Piplup out, and then I can play myself a bit of the old Aqua Patch, and hopefully I'll draw another Aqua Patch in a minute. And now I can play a Super Rod, and we'll get back just an Empoleon line, to be honest. I want to leave the energy in there for the time being, and hopefully we'll draw a supporter here. To be honest, we don't really need anything right now. But it's just nice to keep... Oh, my goodness. We are not playing a thing right now. We've got Counter Energy, Guzma. We got Candy Empoleon. Oh, that hand is sick. And, you know, we're hitting 140 damage. Which means, you know, against a regular deck, I could have popped the Choice Band on and used a Guzma to KO a Tapu Lele on the bench. Nice. Dustmane Necrozma Garbodor, I would rather play Boswell Garbodor. I don't really get Dustmane Necrozma Garbodor. Because Dustmane Necrozma needs a whole bunch of energy. And Garbodor, so you really want Magnezone. Garbodor works best with low energy Pokemon. I personally would just go for, you know, one or the other. So here comes the end, but I've got double Octillery. Now... one thing you'll notice about me benching this game, 7 water free counter. Oh, nice. Yay, in your face, Delphox, which makes me sad. One of the tables at my wedding was Delphox. Having said that, another one of the tables at my wedding was Piplup, so, you know. Okay, I think we are only playing 9 basics here. I think we're playing 4 Piplup, 2 Remoraid, 2 Tapu Lele, and 1 Alolan Vulpix. So, it's not great. Zoroark Gardevoir in the Ultra Prism meta. It's fine, but I don't know if it's the best version of Zoroark. Zoroark Weavile seems like a better version. In the Ultra Prism meta, I'd rather be playing that, to be honest. Huh. See, my thought about this opening hand is, I really want to use an Ultra Ball to get a Piplup, getting rid of 2 energy, so that in the future I can grab a third energy, you know, I can just get more energy going. The problem is, I don't have that opportunity right now, because I've got to go and get a Tapu Lele. Now, hopefully, Tapu Lele will lead me on. See, the problem is here, like, I really want to bridge it. But I have nothing for next turn. Bridget for 2 Piplups and Remoraid would be amazing, but I can't afford to do that. Tell you what, I'm going to go end here, because this way my opponent's starting with 1, because I mulliganed, so let's hurt my opponent a bit. I'd rather have a Bridget, but I have nothing, you know, I'd have a Guzma Empoleon, you know, it's just not enough. Oh my, that sucks! Now, it's not... Okay. Maybe that was slightly harsh. harsh. But as it stands at the moment, this isn't a great hand. Now, good news is I've got the turn 1 Aqua Patch. But it all comes down to next turn. I've still not got a supporter. So, if I draw an Octillery, I'm happy. If I draw a Cynthia or an N, I'm happy. If I draw an Ultra Ball, I'm happy. If I draw a rare Candy Energy, which I can't do with one card, I'm happy. I don't know if I'm going to hit any of them, to be perfectly honest. Oh, what's he going? What's he going? Oh, he's going Glaceon. That's fine. Glaceon's not that great against this deck. And I don't need GX abilities. Now, I really want to make Empoleon Glaceon. What I would basically have to do, I would basically be cutting... Really? Fine. Oh, that's not great. Now. Yeah. This has got to be the play. And now, we can Guzma, stick the Alolan Vulpix in the active. I will need an Aqua Patch next turn in order to attack, which sucks. But it means I can Beacon here and grab myself an Octillery. Oh no! My other Prinplup is prized. What do I even want? What do I even want? Well, last game we got double Octillery, so let's see how we run with single Octillery. Because essentially, last time we had double Octillery, but we only had 2 Empoleon out. Now we can try running with treble Empoleon, double Octillery. Because whenever you've got a Tapu Lele and an Alolan Vulpix out, then you basically end up in an awkward position whereby you can only have 4 other Pokemon. Oh, he's got double colourless. Oh, he's not getting a great KO. Right. Nice! Yes! That was darn near perfect. It's not quite perfect. Because I still need an energy. I've got the Aqua Patch, and that's awesome. But I still need an energy. Now, I know there's not going to be any, stuff coming down. We know there's not going to be any Tapu Lele because he's going Glaceon. So I don't need to worry about saving a space for Tapu Lele. If we get an energy, we are rocking. There's an energy. Okay. Oh, how many Aqua Patch have we used? We've used 2 Aqua Patch. So we can afford to get rid of these 2. And then we can grab ourselves an Octillery just to try and make sure. Because my opponent's clearly going red card here. I'd be stunned if he only had the 1 red card. So we're really preparing here to make sure that he can't rare card again in future. So let's retreat to Empoleon. And now we can Octillery. Okay, it's not bad. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. See, if we can hit a Choice Band next turn, then we can actually get a KO on a Tapu Lele. It seems to be that most players try and run with 2 bench spots here. And if your opponent goes with 2 bench spots, then that means that with a Choice Band, you can KO a Tapu Lele. So that's pretty sweet. Now, presume... Oh, he's going to need a Floatstone to do it, though. Or a Guzma. Ah, ha, 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 ha! In your face, Glaceon! We are 2 for 2 with Empoleon. This is nuts! Every time I do a stream, and I pick like a full-on sensible deck, I end up just losing every game. Going Empoleon, we're winning! Oh, I like this. This is nice. This is very nice. Because we can now bridge it That's a Lowland Dog trio. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. But he's going to need to discard 6 energy to KO an Empoleon, which I don't think is all that likely. So I think we're doing all right. Oh, what a series of games. Delphox, Glaceon, and a Lowland Dog trio. I'm going to be honest, I was not planning on turning this into a highlight video for the YouTube. But to be perfectly honest with you, this has been one of the most enjoyable series of games we've had in a while. This Empoleon deck is going to keep coming out. The problem is, I'm that person that's clearly going to end up taking this deck to Sheffield and feeling like an idiot. Okay. So, don't like benching in this, but we're going to we should get the first KO. So, and if we don't get the first KO, we open up counter energy, so we're fine. So, let's go. I'm just wondering if I need more because the other thing is he needs no energy, but he needs to have loads in hand. I'm going to need 2 energy per attack here, which is going to suck. Yeah. I think there's a decent chance he KOs my Remoraid, which is why I'm doing this. Okay. I'm going to attach this because I'm fairly sure he's not going to be playing many GXs, so I don't really want it clogging up my hand if he ends me. All right. It's all going to determine what happens off the end. If he takes if we top deck an Empoleon, but then we still need the energy here. And this is one thing I'm finding about this deck. Now, to be fair, if we top deck an Empoleon or an Ultra Ball, we can just evolve up and Guzma. But with oh, come on, mate. That wasn't even a real game. That's how scared people are of this deck. This is an awkward opening hand. It depends on the deck. Because on the one hand, we've got 3 Pokemon, so we're good. On the other hand, we've got very little here. Now, if we can draw a rare candy and our opponent can't KO a Piplup turn 1, then we're golden. I feel quite confident they won't KO it turn 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a Bridget here. I don't know where to go with this. If we do this, then we have no room for a Tapu Lele. And we might need a Tapu... No, we might need a Tapu Lele next turn. And I've got to grab an Alolan Vulpix so that if we don't have anything next turn, we can Beacon. Okay. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Like I say, I mean, if I get a rare candy or a supporter, we're looking all right. Otherwise... Ugh. Oh, nice. Okay, that's better. That's better. That's not. That's not. Okay. Oh, now that changes things. No, it's not even worth trying. Oh, do we risk the Guzma? There's a chance a Guzma comes down and hurts us next turn. Ooh. Ooh. Do we Ultra Ball away 2 Empoleon, hoping to hit a Super Rod? I don't really... Oh, I can't really afford to lose my Field Blower, but... Oh, this is such a rough decision. I might regret this. I definitely would regret that. Yeah. Okay, I think this is the way we're going to have to go. There is a chance that we would hit what we wanted here. No. Okay. See, here's the thing. I can retreat and then I can Abyssal Hand for 5. But if I Abyssal Hand for 4 and hit Candy and Empoleon Energy, I get a KO. Doing it. I'm doing it. It's very unlikely to happen. Don't mind a Brooklet Hill, though. So now we can grab ourselves a Piplup. Okay, and now we are just committing. We're losing the turn. Wait, why am I playing so many items? Oh, man, oh, wait, I've only played 3. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I need to watch the amount of items I'm playing. So, we can play a Cynthia here. Oh, would you believe it? Of course I hit the Candy Empoleon. And I hit the energy. Yay! Someone subscribed. Sasha Feb 1. That's so annoying. It was not in my favor to hit that. Let's spread the energy around a little bit. Oh, I'm upset, ladies and gentlemen. I am upset. The good news is here that we can beacon for a couple of Empoleon. Although, things are looking slim. If he gets a Floatstone Garbodor, which you've got to believe he's going to, we've still got 1 Field Blower left in deck, but as it stands at the moment, we don't have enough. Now, if he doesn't end me, we've got treble Empoleon. So, you know, it's not as bad as it could be. Sub-hype! But the problem is, like, unlike the last couple... Oh, that's better. So now we evolve him into him. And him into him. And we literally don't even have a Prinplup right now. Ugh. So, we've got to do this in a slightly roundabout way. What we do is we Ultra Ball those 2 away. And then we hope to hit an energy with a... What you call him? We want an energy and an Aqua Patch. We hit neither. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, we're not in... Empoleon is not in range yet, but we need to be careful about putting ourselves in range. Unfortunately, we hit nothing off that. So we're going to win, and I know our opponent didn't do much last turn. Oh, man. And this is one of the problems with this deck. Now, I can get this lower, but I've got to play another item. Maybe 2 items. No, we don't play 2 items here. So, let's use that. Let's get rid of that. And fail it. Oh, I've apparently already used Abyssal Hand. Right, this sucks. I don't like it. Oh, whiffed. Might as well beacon. We'll just get a couple of cards out of our deck so that next turn we can't draw back into them. But that was bad. That was the turn, ladies and gentlemen. That was the turn. That was where we could really have gone ahead in the game, and we've given up. Not only have we given our opponent another turn to get set up, we end them. That is bad. Now here's the good news. We've played 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. So we cannot play another item. We can't. As it stands, Garbodor's hitting Empoleon for 140, and he can't use a choice band. So we just leave it for now. I don't... Wait. That's not clever. Now, there's a bit of a trap going on here, potentially. See, now I can one-hit KO my opponent if I use a choice band. Do we do that? I think we probably do. Oh, speaking of trap... We've got Candy Empoleon. We can go quad Empoleon. But if we do, our opponent can then hit 180. No, we roll with it. We go for it. Oh. We don't go for it. Unless we top deck a choice band. If we top deck a choice band, we go for it. No, we don't. Okay. Oh, this is an awkward decision. Because we're going to need to use more Aqua Patch to keep up with Empoleon. We're going to need to use a Field Blower to get our abilities back. Right. This is a testing game, so it really doesn't matter. So what we're doing is we're just going nuts. Now we're in one-hit KO range. I know we're in one-hit KO range. I'm accepting that we're in one-hit KO range. Because if we hit an energy here, we're going one prize up. Oh, come on! How? Okay, that shouldn't have happened. Yeah, now we're in trouble. Because now we've gone nuts with items and we haven't even hit anything good. So, now we're in KO range and we haven't got a KO yet. This is really bad. Ugh. And the reason we went for our item number 9 was very simple. We're going to play a choice band to KO a Zoroark, which would be item number 9. We need to play a Field Blower to get rid of this, which would be item number 9. And we're going to need to use Aqua Patch in order to keep our Empoleons rolling, which would be item number 9. So with all of that borne in mind, I figured it was, you know, worth the risk. But I honestly assumed I'd hit an item. Now, the other big question here is, will I hit a choice band? There we go. Okay, that's cool. That's good. Okay, that's not bad. And to be fair, 4 Empoleons could close out the game here. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, if he benches that, we're golden. Because we're brilliant. Great. Now we still... Because the thing is, now I get a KO with a choice band like I would have anyway. But now next turn I get a KO with a choice band when I otherwise wouldn't have done. Now, I haven't played any... Okay. So we can afford to go with this Empoleon for now. So, let's go that one on there. And we haven't used our energy attachment for the turn here. So, yeah. And this is a problem. If your Empoleon are getting KO'd every turn, you do need to be able to keep up the prize trade. Like not whiffing every turn on an energy. We played 10 energy. We've got 12 cards left in deck, and we've only hit 4 energy. That sucks. And we need to bench a Pokemon right now. We've got to bench a Pokemon. Oh, no, we don't. No, we don't need to bench. That's actually huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We do not need to bench a Pokemon here because we're already hitting 210. Now, another thing is arguably I went too conservative. That was great draws off prizes. Because if I just left that on one person, then this energy could have been on somebody else, potentially. Now, right now my opponent can get a KO with Garbodor, but that's fine. Garbodor, that's a lot for him to get. And to be honest, I'll probably ignore Garbodor next turn, play the Super Rod. Oh. So he's not Trash-a-Lanching this turn. That's not the right energy, mate. I think that was a mistake on his part. Okay, cool. But he's already blocking abilities. And now he's saved me an energy attachment. And I've been sitting here for several turns going, right, energy, 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 energy. I've been sitting here stressing about energy attachments. Well, I'm not stressing about energy attachments anymore. Because now I get an extra energy attachment. I don't need the choice band. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need an extra bench Pokemon here. And now I'm not going to need another Empoleon. I do not need Super Rod to recover Empoleon, because if he KOs all 4 of these, he wins the game. So now I'm in a really nice position that I can afford to just waste a Super Rod getting back these Pokemon. Because I know that I'm not going to have to use it on anything else. This is nice. How many N has he played? 3. If he doesn't have an N next turn, this is a great hand. I'm not playing a supporter. Also, if I don't play a supporter, I might trick him into thinking I don't have a supporter. In reality, I've got an Ultra Ball to get an Octillery. I've got a Field Blower to turn my abilities back on. I've got a Cynthia and I've got a Guzma. So, yeah. And I've got 2 Empoleon with enough energy. And essentially, I need 1 energy to finish out this game. A single energy. Okay, that's 3 energy cards prized. He KOs me, I have an energy, get a KO. He KOs me, I've got a KO without the energy. So if I get 1 energy in the next 2 turns, I can't lose. I love this deck! Now he could Puzzle of Time back and end here. End me down to 2. But what do I need? Like, there's going to be 7 bench Pokemon, so I'm hitting 140. I need an energy this turn or next turn. Is he going to end me? He should end me. Sweet! I win the game. I can't lose. Well, no, that's not strictly true. I'm sure there is some way that I lose here. Maybe by Guzma stalling, but then I've got Guzma of my own, so that's not going to work. And honestly, at this stage, it is just playing down my hand as much as I can. My opponent is going to try and end me, so my goal is to be as end-proof as possible. So I'm just playing every card that I can. Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, we are 4 for 4 with Empoleon. Jack up to 1982. I hope that's true. We're 4 for 4. We are unbeaten with Empoleon. Now, okay, admittedly, 1 win was against Delphox, but we beat Glaceon, which is a legit deck. 1 win wasn't a Lowland Doug trio that just scooped, but they just feared us. They knew they couldn't hang. And then we just beat, Garbodor Zoroark. Now, they didn't draw great, but neither did we. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Unbeaten with Empoleon. Now, I have played Empoleon a few times since. I've taken down a bunch of meta decks. I've taken down Zoroark decks and Buzzwole decks. It's been fun. I might upload some of those games. If you want some more Empoleon games against, real meta decks that I'm winning, let me know. I'm sure I can bring them to you. Other than that, make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wossy, and join in next time at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio. If you want to support the channel, then go to patreon.com/PTCGRadio and do check out Wossy Plays. There's more action over there. But by far the most important thing, as always, is to look after yourselves until next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.